Miller here from Asleep at Last. Welcome to another one of my videos. So today I'm talking about what you can do when your little one refuses to sleep in their cot. So this can happen for lots of reasons. Perhaps your little one has never had sleeps in their cot and they've always slept in the pram, or you've always held them. And you know, that's quite common because we want to go out and about for walks, and your little ones become accustomed to the pram and they don't actually have any of their sleeps in the cot. If that is the case for you, I would just try and focus on just trying to get one of their naps in the cot first of all, and do their other naps as per. Otherwise it's too overwhelming and it's not going to work if you're trying to change something with every single nap all day long. It's just too much. So focus on the one nap first. Perhaps your little one has been through a little bit of separation anxiety and you've ended up assisting a bit more than you normally would, and now they're kind of got this fear around their bed. Perhaps they've been unwell and you've ended up taking them into your room, and again they've just become used to having a little bit more assistance from you, and now they've got a little bit of anxiety around their own bed and sleeping on their own. So the best thing to do with this is recognize that it is just a general anxiety around their bedroom and around their cot, and sometimes this can manifest itself in the way that your baby or toddler is actually starting to scream before you've even gotten into the bedroom. And this is just because they know what's coming. They don't want to be away from you, and they know that potentially this is going to be a time where they need to be by themselves, and they don't want that because they're not used to that now. So a great top tip for this is to try and focus on making their room and their cot a safe, fun environment for them again. So do lots of playing in their bedroom during the day. Sometimes we can forget that their bedroom, it can be a play area as well, not just somewhere that they sleep. And if they've got a lot of anxiety around sleeping in there, you want to change that basically. So do lots of playing in there. If they are toddlers, you can do a bit of role play, get their teddies and their dolls, etc., and do pretend bedtime and practice putting them in the cot, and get them in the cot obviously during the day and take them out again. Perhaps you can get in there with them and make it really funny and just create that calming environment again. And it's just a case of being patient with it. It will take time, but do it gradually and do it slowly. So manage your expectations as well. So have your expectations that the first 3 nights you may need to give a lot of assisting until they go to sleep whilst you're still in the room. So pop them in their beds and they may just stand up, they may reach out for you, they may get hysterical, and you can pick them up and calm them down, but you want to pop them back down again when they've calmed down, so that they know, no, this is your bed, this is where you need to sleep. And you need to just repeat that process and keep doing it. And the first few days you do this, you will have to give a lot of assistance, and it may take an hour and a half, potentially even 2 hours before they eventually fall asleep with you there, helping them, using touch, using voice, reassuring them. But then after 2 or 3 days of doing that, you should see, if you're being consistent with this and staying until they basically fall asleep and you're not kind of abandoning it and saying no, they're too upset, and doing what you usually do, you should start seeing them perhaps not reach out for you as much. Perhaps they're not standing up this time, perhaps they're just sitting up, perhaps they're actually lying down this time, they're not sitting up so much. So you should see small improvements after 3 or 4 days, and when you start to see those improvements, you should be able to back off your assisting them as they get used to sleeping in their beds again by themselves. And then you need to gradually move yourself out of the room at some point so that you're not trapped there for like weeks on end. And this whole process may take 2 to 3 weeks, but if you're following it through and you're not giving up, and you've got it in your head that no, this is where they will fall asleep in their own bed tonight, then that is a win, and that is the beginning of it. And that's how you start to break that kind of habit of whatever you're normally doing when they are screaming after 20 minutes and you can't take it anymore. So I hope you found that useful. Please hit like if you did. Remember to subscribe to my channel to be notified of when I do new videos. Thanks for listening, guys.